welcome to the New Dad Bros.
This is our YouTube channel. Strap yourselves in and enjoy yourself a cup of joe, because we're about to go on a ride. What on earth would compel you to decide to run in a half marathon? This is a question that we asked ourselves pretty much every mile during the race, but we didn't really ask it of ourselves that much during the beginning. So why did we do this? Well, I was not in the best of shape physically, and Bryce has never liked running, and he just randomly brought up the idea while we were on a walk with the wives and babies. Just, hey, like, why don't we do a race? Why don't we do a 5K or a 10K or something? And I've never done a race before, and I've always hated running. And so I said, okay, let's do something. That might be fun. And he said, let's do a half marathon. And I thought, wait a minute, that's like 13 miles or something, right? Why are we doing that? And he said, I don't know, we might as well jump into it. So I said, all right, let's do it. We signed up for a half marathon, and we began our training.
Right, this is our first run together. We are hitting a 3-mile race pace run today.
I missed out on last week because I was sick, and so I'm still not 100%, but I feel a lot better, and so I'm wanting to start training. But yeah, this is our first run, really. I mean, we're hitting 3 miles, like you said, race pace, so trying to hit at least a 9-minute mile and trying to hold that for 3 miles. And
see how it goes.
just build that up over the next couple weeks.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, a little challenge because most people recommend doing like 14 weeks for a half marathon training.
Yeah.
We've condensed it down. I think we're at like seven now.
Seven.
So we're doing it in
7
half
weeks.
the time.
Yeah, 7 weeks till race day, and we're gonna try to just get ourselves ready and see how it goes.
Just took down our first run.
Oh yeah, we went 3 miles exactly, 9 minutes 2 seconds a mile, which is, we were shooting for 9 minutes, so that's perfect. 27 minutes total time running. So if we do that, we'll be set for our 2-hour half marathon. All right, let's go.
All right.
So as you can see in that video, we are both kind of worn out by the end of that 3 miles. And just to think to ourselves, oh man, we have to do this plus another 10 miles was really, really daunting. And while we had a good pace, the endurance just was not there. And that personally was the longest I had ever ran in my life without stopping. I don't think I had ever made it past maybe a 1.5 miles before that. And so we were kind of scared to take on this challenge. But with 6 weeks left, we decided to just jump into it.
Out on a morning run, 6 a.m. So this is where our little run took us today.
Oh, the places you'll go.
It's crazy with running because you drive these same routes like every day, but then when you're running, you find these whole new perspectives. And that guy was honking at us from the bottom there, but everything looks so much different when you're on foot and on the trail.
Yeah, it's definitely really cool to actually be outside of a vehicle and see things. And people keep honking at us, which is cool. People don't ever come up here, and we're just off the side of a road.
Unfortunately, the resolve we had in the beginning to stick to our training plan did not last very long. We both got sick and just kind of didn't really train as hard as we would have liked to. And before we knew it, we only had 1 week until the race, and we each had only completed maybe 6 or 7 runs from the beginning, which is definitely not enough time to prepare for a half marathon. And so a few days before the race, we decided to try to punch out a 10-mile run and see what happened and see if we could even complete this half marathon with the little amount of training that we had.
All right, 6 in the morning. We are going for a 10-mile today, I think. Our plan is basically, let's do a 10-mile and recover for a few days and then send it, which is not exactly the smartest plan.
Especially like this.
Yeah, full send.
Full send.
Jumping in.
You know, this is actually a hard time to do a run because I didn't realize that this is the time for finals for my school. So I haven't been training as much as I should. But like you said, we're gonna hit a 10-mile today.
We're gonna send
and then send it on Saturday.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it goes.
We out here, it looks really scary, like a horror movie with all the fog up in the hills and stuff, but the temperature feels awesome right now. Oh, there he is. That's amazing. Yeah, it feels really, really nice right now. The only thing is the ground is just a little muddy, it seems like, just from the rain we've been having. California ground is not used to having rain, so it reacts weird, but we're going to send it.
We're gonna go out that direction like a really long time.
Yeah, we're just going to follow this dirt trail right here, just like that way. All right, what is it you have there?
Huh?
What is it you have there?
Honey.
Why?
So we're going to make our own little energy gels with honey.
And
It's
what?
not research based. I don't know how this will work.
We're just
But
gonna-
it's sugar.
We're just going to send it.
It's a gel. So basically, when you're running, your blood sugar drops, and midway through like a 10-mile run, you need something to spike it again, or you start to feel really bad. So,
Really bad.
pure honey made from
What?
Lie.
Nah, son. That's P Money T. All right, wow. All right, we're pretty much at the halfway point now on our run. We're doing it. We're sending it. We're gonna send it. We will always send it. All right, so it has started to do a nice fine mist sprinkle, and it's awesome. Sorry for the shaky camera. I can't stop.
Yeah! Here we go!
All right, we just passed 8 miles, which means this is now the longest either of us has ever run at one time. So, yeah! All right, we can see the car. We got about a half mile to go. Bryce just hit a wall. I'm getting a little tired, but we're pushing. Not bad for the farthest we've ever ran. All right, just got back to the car. Bryce hit a wall, and that was rough. But we passed our kind of goal halfway through. We changed our goal to a 10-minute miles to finish. We finished at 9:50 per mile. So
Here we go.
we're solid. We just got to have a solid push on Saturday for this half marathon. But I think we got it.
We're adding 2 extra miles onto that, but
The 2 extra miles isn't the issue. It's just trying to hit that 9:09 pace.
yeah.
Is what our goal is for the 2-hour half marathon. I don't know if we'll get it or not. We might just give up on that halfway through. I don't know. We're gonna try. We're gonna go full send.
If we finish the 13 around this pace, I'm okay with that too.
Yeah, but if we're below 10-minute mile, I think we'll be solid.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll be good.
Sweet.
Yeah, full send. We're gonna go get some protein shake. Now we're capping it off with some apple peanut butter protein shakes.
Delicious.
Along with the completion of that 11-mile run came both good news and bad news. The bad news was that we did not have as fun of a time as we thought we would, and we did hit a wall towards the end of it. But the good news was that all we had to do was add 2 more miles onto that run. I mean, it's another 18 minutes. We can do that. That's easy. So with the little amount of training we had, we decided to send it like we always do. And we went to the event, and as unprepared as we felt, we went for it.
You ready, Bryce?
Yeah, I am ready.
Yeah.
This is exciting.
Get some Del Taco fuel. All right, we're here. We made it. We got a couple minutes to check in, and then we're gonna send it. Right?
Oh yeah.
We're gonna send it. So if we don't see you till the other side, we'll do it.
Half marathon day. Let's do it.
All right, here we are. We're not feeling ready, but we're gonna send it.
Here we
We're
go.
gonna send it.
We're gonna do it. We got the babies.
Okay, if you're getting that music going.
All right,
Music's going.
here we go.
So the race consisted of 3 out and back loops of 4.36 miles, and after the first one we felt pretty good. We were on a good pace, just under 9 minutes, and everything felt like it was going all right. We started getting a little bit more tired, but we were just going, and the extra adrenaline of the cheering wives made everything easier. And unfortunately, at about the 11-mile mark, Bryce almost passed out. He blacked out, got the tunnel vision, had to stop for a second, put some water on his head from the fountains on the side, and then his hips started popping out of place. But he decided to push through it, and we ended up finishing quite okayly. And we ended up finishing with a time of 2:02:08, which is fantastic for 2 non-runners with ultimately like what amounted to 4 weeks of training to just go ahead and run a half marathon at 2:02:08. and the babies were there to congratulate us. We felt fantastic.
All right, so we all finished. We did it. We did it. We got a solid time of 2 hours, 2 minutes, and 8 seconds. I'm happy with that. I'm really happy with that. And the babies had fun, and the moms had fun, and the new dad bros had fun. All right, what are your thoughts on this whole process?
So that was probably the hardest physical thing that I've ever done. On that so 11 miles in, my hip came out of socket, and
Like every step he said, it was like,
yeah, and I can barely walk right now. So we'll see how we're doing tomorrow. But
Yeah.
like, that was so rewarding.
Yeah.
So awesome that we did it, especially after like not training that much. It was a game against the mind the whole time, and at the very end of the last mile, I was like, if I stop, I'm giving you $100.
so I don't get $100 now because he made it that last mile without stopping. So, I felt good. My calves felt really tight, like the second half, but cardio felt good. We made it. I'm happy with that. We did it. We did our goal. We got a new challenge next that we'll inform you guys about, and we'll post for that when we can walk again.
Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Is this your first time at the beach? What do you think of the water? Is that pretty cool?
Like after,
You did the 5K.
After,
You did it. You did the 5K.
All right, hand me
Where's
that
the
hand.
Bumbus? Where's the Bumbus?
There's the Bombus.
You did the 5K. Good job. Good job, Bumbus.
All right, so since we were in the area, we decided to come to Mikasa, one of my childhood restaurants that we would always come to, and anytime we're near the beach in this area, we always come to this restaurant because it is the best. It's the best. And so we decided to come here because we had to.
And we figured that, since we burned 2,000 calories on this marathon, then why not we work those up again?
Yeah, definitely. Let's get it all back.
You should make a little side cake pop business. You could do really well with that.
You started.
And I'm proud to be an American. Proudly stand up, defend her still today. No doubt I love this baby. God bless the fuzzy head baby.